Westfield and one for something else. We'll find it as we go through. My suggestion here, they are all from the same sender, and it's in Germany. I suggest we do one header page, and then since the numbers are different, we have to do content pages accordingly. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, we'll do it any way that you want to do it. Not a problem.
You want to complete the call in, and then we can do it at the before the close.
Yeah, let me get the call up done, and then if you can hang out for a bit, we can do that before we shut it down.
Roger that.
Thank you, Paul. Net control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements for the net, please call now. Okay, net control is now looking for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net. Please call now.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Mike Arthur, Casey 1, BMO, Bill and Pittsfield, no traffic. Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Whiskey, N1 SAW, Sean in Pittsfield, commercial power, negative traffic. Good afternoon, Pete. Good afternoon to the net.
This is November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet Ellis, Battery, New Ashford, no traffic.
This is November 1, Sierra Yankee, November, Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Negative traffic today. I'm on commercial power. Good afternoon, Peter. Good afternoon, Net.
Net recognizes KC1 BMO, N1 SAW, N1 MWJ, and N1 SYN. Good afternoon, all. Do we have any further check-ins for the Western Mass traffic net? Okay, thank you for checking in KC1 BMO, N1 SAW, N1 MWJ, and N1 SYN. You can all secure at will. AB1TC, I'm ready for traffic.
Okay, so I think the best way to do this is to grab one sheet and we'll put the sender on it, and then sequential sheets, and just put the messages on them with the message numbers, and then you can save yourself a lot of writing, and I can save a lot of reading. So, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, go ahead.
Okay, sender information is start over. It's routine. All of the messages are routine. The sender's call sign is Delta Lima 4 Frank Nancy. Let's see. The checks are all 24. I don't know how he managed that. The origination is from Urbach, and I've been there. Erbach. That's the name of a town in Germany. And the next field is ODW. The date is May 6th. QSL?
Copy.
Okay, and he closes every message with Peter, space, and his call sign once again is Delta Lima 4, Frank Nancy. So that would be a form that you would use to write in all these messages. Okay, so we're going to start with message number 2926. Okay, the recipient is Scott S. McGurdy, spelled McCurdy, space, his call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Frank, Quebec, uniform. His Scott's address is 58 Orchard Street, and that's Belchertown, Mass. Zero 1007. QSL?
Copy.
Okay, his telephone number, 413-256-8798. Beginning of text. Hi, Scott, comma. Wait a minute. I read that the wrong way. Hi, Scott, and then the abbreviation, comma. Welcome to the greatest hobby on earth. Initial X-ray. Hope to meet you on the bands in the future. Initial X-ray. Best wishes. And it would close, as I said before, Peter, Delta Lima 4, Frank Nancy. They're going to all go like this.
I copy.
Number 2927. Routine. Oh, you already got that. Okay. The recipient is Joshua, Joshua, Banas, and spelled Banas. Call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Frank, Quebec, X-ray. 51 Ruckrimmen Street, and I'll spell that one. Ruckrimmen Street. Belchertown, Mass.
K1FFK.
01007. His phone number, 413-323-9359. Beginning of text. Hi, Joshua, abbreviation, comma. Congrats on your new amateur radio license. Initial X-ray. Enjoy the fun and fellowship of the amateur radio world. X-ray. Best regards. Copy?
I'm still writing it down. Hang on. Copy.
Okay. Number 2928. Recipient, Donald, as in Trump, W. Rickinson. I'll spell Donald, D-O-N-A-L-D, W, last name, R-I-C-K-S-O-N. Call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Frank, Quebec, Yankee. Address, 695 East Mountain Road. Westfield, Mass. 01085. Telephone number 413-562-2219. Copy?
Copy.
Beginning of text. Hi, Donald, abbreviation, comma. Welcome to the greatest hobby on earth. Initial X-ray. Please join local clubs and NTS, I'll spell Nancy Tango Sierra, nets for good times. Initial X-ray. Best regards. Copy?
Copy.
Number 2929. You should have tried doing this on 75 meters. Anyway, okay, 2929. Recipient's name, Ethan Minot. I'll spell E-T-H-A-N space M-I-N-O-T-T. Call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Frank Romeo Alpha. Address, 32 Sheffield Drive. That's spelled S-H-E-F-F-I-E-L-D Drive, Belchertown, Mass. 01007. Telephone 413-323-4571. Beginning of text. Hi, Ethan, abbreviation, comma. Congrats on your new amateur radio license. Initial X-ray. Please join local club and Nancy Tango Sierra nets for good times. regards. End of text.
Copy.
Next one is different. Okay, the recipient, the number is 2930. Recipient is David D. Orcutt. And I'll spell his last name. Orcutt. Call sign Kilo Charlie 1, Frank Romeo Delta. Address 207 Abbott Hill Road, Chester, Massachusetts, 01011. Telephone 413-354-2335. Beginning of text. ARL 50 space David and congrats on your new amateur radio license. Initial X-ray. Is that a copy on that?
Copy.
Ask delivering ham or Google ARRL National Traffic System Initial X-ray. Kind regards. End of text.
Copy.
Number 2931. Mark Pecor. I'll spell Paul Echo Charlie Oscar Romeo. His call sign Kilo Charlie 1 Frank Romeo Echo. Address 36 space B space Chapel Street. That's Chapel Street in Westfield, Mass. Zero 1085.
K1FFK.
Telephone number 413-562-8537. Beginning of text. ARL 50 space Mark ARL 56 space new amateur radio license initial X-ray. Did you get copy?
Copy.
Enjoy all that the radio community offers. Initial X-ray 73. Okay, last one. 2932. Timothy M. Gallagher. PHY space motel space GALLAGHER. The call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Frank Romeo George. 439 Chestnut Street, East Longmeadow, Mass. Zero 1028.
Copy.
Telephone number 413-525-0164. Beginning of text. Hi, Timothy, abbreviation, comma. Congrats on your new amateur radio license. Initial X-ray. Enjoy all that the radio community offers. Initial X-ray. '73. End of messages, no more.
100% copy. Cramped hand, but 100% copy. Thank you.
All right, so I guess those are all. I don't know what you want to do. You're going to handle all those, or you're going to dole them out?
I'll probably handle them all since they're like right here.
Yeah, if the numbers are good, it should be okay. All right. I guess back to net control. I'm through here.
Hey, thank you, Paul. What we'll do, last call for any stations wishing to check in before I close.
Here is November, November 1, November Hotel Tango, N1, NHT, Jason, Battery, Mobile, Saratoga Springs, New York area. No traffic. Good afternoon.
Net recognizes N1 NHT. Jason, any comments or questions or business before I close? All right, with that, this closes the Western Mass Traffic Net. Thanks to all the stations that checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. The time now is 1:24 p.m., and I now return the repeater to regular amateur use. This is Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Kilo Victor, sign 73. Have a good day and be safe.
It was definitely nice to hear some traffic being passed.
Yeah, it was. 7 messages. That's like the most that we've had since I've been on this net. So that was pretty cool. not in Massachusetts, so I don't know how many of those were actually local stuff, but nothing's local to me over here.
No, but I mean, our own group, passing it to our own group, like me passing it to you, passing it to Doug, passing it to Obi, just for practice purposes. I tried to suggest that a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday night practice traffic passing practice on like one Sunday night a month, but that never happened.
I mean, you could do that. Just write up a message when we come in to check in. Say you got traffic, and then you can just pass that traffic to whoever you want to pass it to. Then someone can do one the next day to pass it to you. You don't have to really have a formal session with you. If you want to send a piece of traffic, write something up to somebody, and then send it through send it through here.
KB2JKV.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, what's really fun to try if you want to practice sending traffic is look up somebody that's far away. Look up on QSL, QRZ, and like somebody in Alaska, and just you can look up their name and address and send them a message, and about 2 or 3 days later they'll reply back to you. It'll come right back again. That's kind of fun, and you can get like a pen pal type of thing going.
No, so like just randomly pick someone on QRZ and pass traffic here, and then it would go to you, and then somehow get to them.
Yeah, you would pass it to me when I call. No, you would pass it to me when you sign into this net, and then I pass it to the ARRL headquarters, the first region net, and they route it to, I don't know, I guess it would be the 6th region, because that's what I think Alaska is region 6. And it would snake its way up through to finally to the recipient, and then they write a reply and reply back to you.
K1FFK.
I actually really like that idea. Traffic net pen pals. I'm gonna actually have to look into that. I actually have a friend who lives in Alaska, and I've suggested to him once before that he get his ham license. He used to live in New Hampshire. We went to high school together, and he went into the Air Force up there and met his wife, and then moved back to New Hampshire. But end of last year, they all moved back to Alaska. Him and his wife and their daughter. So it'd be cool if he gets his license.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't see any reason why you couldn't send a radio. It's called a radiogram. I don't see any reason why you can't send a radiogram to somebody without a license, because they can be contacted by other means. As long as you provide that means, a phone number or something like that, and you can remind him to get his license. Maybe he'll do it.
I like that idea. Though I don't have his contact info. I don't have his house number or nothing since he moved up there. I just basically chat with his wife on Facebook now. I'll have to get the info. I'll have to try to get that info.
Comment.
Go ahead.
Yeah, on my Capital District Traffic Net, I've sent several messages to non-hams just with using their address and their phone number.
See, there you go. So you can do it.
And do these non-hams have any clue what they're receiving when they get it? So when they get a phone call and if they get the telemarketer?
Well, I've had them. What I do is I put my call sign and if I can't get them by phone, I'll mail it. But when I call them up, I tell them who I am and that this is an amateur radiogram that we sent through the radio network from, and then you tell them, who it's from, and I've gotten replies back. Oh, okay, yeah. Can I send something back to them? And you just write the radiogram up and then send it through the network.
Maybe you'll start something, and because it's something. Granted, the people that give the net and are the net controls and stuff like that. We all know how to do it, but if the SH hits the fan, then everybody should really know how to do it, because this may be the only way of communicating. When the cell towers run out of generator fuel, that's it.
Yeah, I'm all. Sorry, I had to make sure I had it. I'm all for the NTS. I think it should be used more often for practice and emergency purposes.
And I personally think you're going to get more truthful information off it too.
All right, somewhere in my emails I have a digital radiogram, or I fill it in PDF style.
Yeah, there's a standard form on the ARRL website. If you hunt around for it, you'll find it for a radiogram, and you just fill out as much as you can, and as long as you have the recipient's name and a way to get to them, a phone number, a call sign, or both, and their address, you can always use the mail. So I have to run though, so AB1TC is going to be clear of this chat session. 73 to you guys.
Hey, 73, Paul, thank you.
I like the ideas. And I think I wish more people would do it as well. I think the NTS needs to have more participants, and one NHD. Of course, it's difficult when it usually happens while I'm working, which is driving.
I do a Capital District traffic net that's on at 6:30. So, if you're not working and you want to send something, just send it over to me, and I'll put it through the Capital District traffic net at 6:30 and get it out.
Well, I also want the experience of passing it and receiving it myself. I don't want to just text it to you.
You can call me on this. I keep the repeaters on scan. You can call me on the repeater and pass it, and then I can pass it over to the Capital District traffic net. You could write it up and then pass it through the net at 1 to me, and then I can pass it through Capital District traffic net.
All right, yep, stuff I need to keep in mind, and I got to get myself the radiogram form and make sure I can remember. I used to watch YouTube videos of all people all over the country presenting traffic, and it was different all over the country. It got a little confusing.
You do it a few times. When I started, I got really, really scared about how to pass it and receive it. But since I've been doing I do this one and then the Capital District traffic net, so I've gotten pretty used to sending and receiving traffic out.